Bonjour à tous et toutes, comment allez-vous? Hello, how are you? Welcome back to my YouTube channel Learn French with Anubhav. If you have already subscribed to my channel, press the bell icon to get the latest updates. In today's class, we will discuss about emotions in French. So, today's topic is emotions in French. Right. So in today's class, I'll be discussing about 10 emotions, 10, and I'll be writing them up and I'll be writing sentences out of them with je, elle, nous. Like there are some emotions in which, like if you use with a feminine subject, e gets added up. If you use it with a plural subject, s gets added up. So nous representing plural, elle singular, feminine, and je, it can be both masculine singular as well as feminine singular. Okay, so let's take the first emotion, other. H-E-U-R-E-U-X, other, which means happy. Right. With je, it can be je suis other. Like I am happy. Could have been there a feminine person standing in place of me and saying I am happy. This would change to others. Like X will be replaced by SE. Same goes for L. L, A, others. And not other, it's others. Like SE, so sound has to come at the end. So LA, others. And again, T is a consonant, H is a vowel as in French. Liaison has to be there. And lastly, nous sommes other. Simply, no change, same as the singular form. The reason is that I have discussed earlier also, like there are some words which end with S or X and they are written in the singular form, and if we have to convert it into plural, we don't need to add anything extra. Like other ends with an X, and we don't need to add any X or S at the end when we are writing with nous. That is the plural form. Similarly, we have our second emotion, which is amour. Amour can be translated as to be in love. Yeah. Ha. That's right. Okay, let's make with je. Je suis amoureux. Right. And this is for the masculine. And if you have to write in feminine, then amoureux, that's the feminine form. With L, it's the same. Elle est amoureux. Oh, it's not amoureux. If I write amoureux, it will be wrong because the subject is a feminine subject. So, remove the X right here and SE, amoureuse, like she is in love. Okay, now could have been it, the subject is feminine plural. Else A, amoureuse. Okay, the pronunciation will remain the same, amoureuse, but while writing, there will be a difference. The difference is adding an extra S right here. Like else A, amoureuse. While speaking, like we don't speak the last consonant, right, in French, in most of the words. But while writing, it does make a lot of difference. Moving towards the next one, nous sommes amoureux. Look at the spelling. Is it correct? Think of it. We have already discussed like words ending with X or S does not change when they are written in the plural form. So, amoureux ends with an X, S won't be there. If you write the S, it will be wrong. Nous sommes amoureux. The third emotion, which we are going to discuss, is ennuyer, to be bored. Ennuyer, it's basically a verb. So if we need to say like I'm bored, what we will write? Je M apostrophe ennui. I hope you remember this M apostrophe is me, which is a pronom réfléchi, right? So, je m'ennuie, I am bored. Talking about L. With L, what's the pronom réfléchi used? That is, se. And since ennui begins with a vowel, the se will be reduced to S apostrophe. So, s'ennuie. Elle s'ennuie, she's bored. And if you have to write with nous ennuyons. ENNUYONS, ennuyons, we are bored. Nous ennuyons, we are bored. Moving towards the fourth one is fatigué, to be tired. The word might be familiar to you, fatigue. Fatigue we use in English also, and fatigue in English too means the same, to be tired. In French, we just add an accent right over here. So the pronunciation is slightly different, fatigué, but the meaning is exactly the same. So, writing with je. Je suis fatigué. I am tired. Okay, if a female person has to say that, so it will be je suis, just add an extra E over here. Je suis fatigué, I'm tired. Moving towards L. L-A, fatigué, the same as here. Double E, first E with an accent and an extra E because of the feminine subject. And okay, let's discuss here also. If it's feminine plural, then fatigué will also become feminine plural. An extra E gets added and then S gets also added, right? Nous. With nous, what will it be? At the conjugation, some, right? Yeah. SOOMEMMES, some. Nous sommes, we are. Fatigué. Is it right? You decide. Well, I would say it's not. The reason is, nous is we, which is a plural subject, first person plural. So, being plural, we will add an S over here. So, moving towards the fifth emotion, which is this word. Again, quite familiar, impatient, what many people will read it as. But in French, the pronunciation is a bit different. It is impatient. Impatient. The meaning is same, impatient, which can be taken as to be excited also. Right. With je suis impatient. Impatient could have been this statement said by a feminine person. It will be je suis impatiente. Like, remember, when E gets added up after the last consonant, the conjugation of that consonant gets even more emphasized. Otherwise, we don't pronounce the last consonant, like impatient. We don't say the T at the end. But the moment an extra E gets added up right there, we say impatiente. Same goes for L. Elle est impatiente. Again, extra E gets added. And talking about nous. Nous sommes impatients, simply impatients. Like there's no E at the end, and we won't pronounce the T at the S, which we have written after impatient. So it's simply, nous sommes impatients, we are excited. Elle est impatiente, she is excited. And je suis impatiente, or je suis impatient, I am excited. Moving towards the next one, purr. Rather, purr, like R need not to be pronounced. To be scared, I suppose? Yes, to be scared. Like, I think that I have already discussed about purr in the expressions with avoir video. Still, we can have it again. Okay, so there are like 3-4 emotions which I wrote with être. Now, out of this list, purr is the first one used with avoir. So, let's write it. It won't be je right here. It will be J apostrophe A. I hope you remember the conjugation of avoir at least. Like, j'ai peur, I am scared. Elle a peur, she is scared. And nous sommes peur. We are scared. Now you may think that I didn't add an E after with the L, I didn't add S after peur with nous, because it's not needed. Like for peur, like I suppose that since it's with avoir, we won't add the S or the E which is required as per the subject. We won't add it. We will keep it the same. J'ai peur, I'm scared. Elle a peur, she is scared. Nous sommes peur, we are scared. Moving towards the next one now. Moving towards the next emotion, I suppose the 7th one, which is colère. Colère is what? To be angry. This one is slightly different because, like, after the subject, after être, we write en, en, and then we write colère. If we see the literal translation, like je suis en colère, I am on anger. If we see the literal translation. Otherwise, it's simply I am angry. Moving towards elle est en colère. Again, with colère, no agreement to be followed, like adding an E after feminine, adding an S after plural. No, that's not required. And for nous, we have nous sommes en colère. Yes, nous sommes en colère. We are angry. Moving towards the 8th one, content. Content. Don't read it as content. Well, in English also we have contented, like content also means happy, and here also in French, content is again happy. Like the first one which we discussed was heureux, to be happy. Same goes for content, again, to be happy. With je, okay, I think let's change the subject, like je, elle, nous, we have done quite a lot. Let's take tu, let's take elle, and let's take vous. Yes, that would be fine, I suppose. So, tu es, at the conjugation with tu es content, right? Could have been this statement like I'm speaking to a boy or a masculine person, tu es content. Could have been saying this to a female, I would have said tu es contente. An extra E gets added because être is there, the agreement has to be followed. Elles sont contentes. Contente. One extra E for elle and extra S for this word being plural. Talking about vous. Vous avez. Okay, vous have two uses. I hope you know. Vous can be used for a singular person if you are trying to give the respect to that person, or vous can be used to address a large number of people. If you are addressing a large number of people, then it will be content with an S. And if you are speaking to someone elderly, someone respectful, a singular person, then drop the S. So, tu es content or tu es content, you are happy. Also content, they are happy. Vous avez content? You are happy, right? Moving towards the ninth one. Second last one. Nerveux. Okay, the pronunciation gives quite an indication. Nerveux, what it would be. Nervous, of course. To be nervous. Je suis nerveux with tu. Let's write it here. Tu es nerveux with L, L, A, nerveuse. Same case which was for amoureux, for heureux. Nerveux also follows the same thing. This I hope you remember. And nous sommes, no change. For nerveux, simply written the same way. And the last one is occupé. Occupé. On listening to this word, one may think of to be occupied. Well, you're right. Occupé, to be occupied, which is actually to be busy. To be busy. Je suis occupé. E can also come if a feminine person is saying this. Elle est occupée. An extra E, and could have been it L apostrophe. Sorry, not L apostrophe, L with an S, which is they. Elle est occupée, an extra S gets added up. And for nous sommes occupés, right? Occupé without an extra E and then add an S. C'est tout pour aujourd'hui. That's all for today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you have any doubt or suggestion, you may write that in the comment section below. You may also like my Facebook page, Learn French with Anubhav. And thanks for watching. Au revoir, n'oubliez pas que la langue française est l'amour.